welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to turn $100 into $10,000 to $30,000 in revenue in the next 30 to 60 days inside your home service business. So this means I'm talking about window cleaning companies specifically. That's what I have. And then gutter cleaning, pressure washing, general contracting, these kind of companies that have recurring money coming in, or past clients that can buy again, essentially. And I'm going to be teaching you guys a sales funnel, how to turn that $100, how to leverage it, and turn it into $10,000 to $30,000 in book jobs into your calendar automatically. I'm going to show you all this today for free. So starting, so I'm going to show you my CRM. So I have a list of 488 clients to start with, a customer. So, a year or two into business, you might not have this many, but leverage the client list that you already have, or if you have lead lists, but specifically, this is for aged companies. And yeah, I'm going to kind of show you guys. So within my CRM, I'll leave a link down for it below, but you can do all this on your phone as well. But what we're going to be leveraging today is the marketing tab. They have an SMS blast. It's about a $10 service fee plus the other $90 some to send. Let me kind of show you guys. So I'm going to be running a campaign for fall this season, and we have 465 SMS messages we're going to be sending out, and then the price on that varies. Let's just continue here. I'm going to blur all that out, but it's going to cost about $126. But essentially, we're going to be building one of these guys. So you're going to send this SMS to all your clients, and they can auto book themselves onto your calendar. And this could be for just in-person estimates. These are already qualified buyers because they've previously bought from you before. I wouldn't recommend just throwing this onto Facebook, letting people automatically book themselves into your calendar. This is for past clients, so it's kind of like they're already pre-qualified coming in. And I built this into my actual website. So I used an application called Calendly. I'm not here to teach you guys how to build websites. There's plenty of videos. It's 2025. You can use AI. You can do whatever you want. But here's my normal website. So it's pretty clean, nothing special. But then I have what's called a slug URL. So remember that. By the way, you can just ask ChatGPT on how to create a website or whatever you want to do, or hire somebody on Fiverr. But then I made a slug domain, so it's still attached to my main website. That's where your credibility is, if they know your business name and you've done work for them before. And then you can see it brings it up. I'm not saying them third-party thing. It's just better for converting over SMS, in my opinion. So once you have your customer list, my CRM already automatically does it. There's also people that will do this to connect it to any CRM. So if your CRM doesn't have it already, I can connect you with someone probably. And then here is the copyright I want you guys to use. So I set it as a reminder from Empire Cleaning. So they recognize our brand name, Empire Cleaning, reminder from Empire Cleaning. Reserve a day and time for your gutter cleaning. We made it easy for past Empire Cleaning customers. So we're stating that they're a past customer. So a lot of these people, some people I haven't done work for in a year and a half, they may not remember me, but in this, it already gets over that objection. We're already getting past like somebody thinking that. Calendar availability linked below. All I'm saying is we made it easy, and they can reserve a time in a day, and it's a link, and you can see our website. Some of my clients have been on my website before. It's credibility. And then for any questions or concerns, contact, and then my name with a phone number just for, they should know your name too if you're putting this in it. Or you can just, if you have somebody that works for you to do it, and then put your phone number, because they can't just auto respond to the SMS. I'm just building this simply for you guys. I'm not trying to overcomplicate it. I could automate stuff with AI, all this crap. I'm just trying to keep it simple. They can reach out to me directly for any questions or concerns, or maybe they want more stuff. And that's how this is going to look when it's sent to them. So you can see all the text, all that good stuff. It's going to cost about $126 for 465 people to get a message from me. I'm willing to pay that because I know I'll make that back even within the first job. I'll show you the math on how I got to the numbers I did as well. But yeah, so here's your Calendly. I have a fall gutter cleaning thing. So basically you can run this externally. So you can just run it on Calendly. It's essentially the same thing. I just want you to build it into your website to make more money. Nothing against just using this though. So you need to change your settings. I'm not going to give a full video on settings, but you should go to your availability, change it, go in here, and then you want this guy, and you can just change the times you're available. I like to do it duration 15 minutes, but then you set an hour gap in between each of them, and you're gonna have to play around in here, but there's a more options thing down here. And then booking page options, 60-minute. So these are some of my settings. Feel free to copy them. I'll just open some stuff. I'm not going to go super in depth on this, but essentially you can use this, and they even put it right in their thing, add to website. I didn't do that, but I'll pull up the ChatGPT prompt. Like, it's this easy, guys. It codes for you, so no excuses nowadays. Anyways, so SMS, we have that built, and it's pretty much as simple as that. They're going to book themselves into your calendar. You'll get a notification. They'll get a notification. And once they're in your calendar for Calendly, that's not my main calendar. I use Google Calendar, so I can go back. So we're just going to put Mark Data in again, my CRM. So we're just going to go into our schedule, and you can just start booking slots. So let's say comes on Calendly. We have meetings here. So 9 a.m., 10:30, and that is for today. So create event, boom, boom, boom. However your CRM works. This one, you just fill out a work order, invoice, or estimate, and you go from there. And this is essentially you just putting it on your calendar. If you want to confirm with these people, if you don't trust 100% of them, you can just call them up after, be like, oh, just confirming a day ahead of time, 2 days ahead of time, a week ahead of time, whatever you want to do. But yeah, so let's do the math behind this $10,000 to $30,000 thing that I'm kind of stating. So I kind of want to just go over. So there's a maximum amount of times you can have booked in your day, let's say. So for a month, an example of 30 days, you can probably do, let's just say average 4 or 5, because it's gutter cleaning, it's quicker. So that's 150 jobs to book out your month, let's say. And then let's times that by our low ticket averaged sale price of $200. If they're having you drive out to their city and they save this spot a month ahead of time, they can pay $200. Some of these will go up from here, and we're going to upsell other things. Pressure washing is still good in fall. There's plenty of services. This is just, 30 grand, 30 grand, 150 people. That's your fully booked month, right? That's what you should be doing for a busy month at the low ticket price right there. So how many is 150 out of the 460 clients we have? At least in just my scenario. Yours might be bigger, maybe less. That's only about 30%. It's not that bad. You guys need to lock it. You guys should already have a company. So 30%. So that's on the high end, by the way. So the 10 grand, you're dividing it by 3. So instead of 150 sales, you have 50 sales. Or 50 sales. 50 sales gets you 10 grand. You should be able to do this. Like 20 sales a week is, that's what should be keeping you like pretty busy, fairly busy, but you should be trying to scale with this one campaign. So what's 10 grand divided by my 200 ticket price that I'm averaging? That's only, the math is mathing. And how many times does that go into 460? So 460 divided by 50. Guys, lock in. That's only 9.2%. You guys need to lock in. So, all right, get to it. Get some money. Tell me how much money you make with this. Leave a comment below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a good one, guys.